Have you ever pondered about the ancient history of Chad, the dead heart of Africa? Nestled in the heart of Central Africa, Chad is a landlocked nation, sharing borders with Libya, Sudan, the Central African Republic, Cameroon, Nigeria, and Niger. Its lack of access to the sea and its desert climate lend it its poetic nickname. But Chad is far from being just a desolate desert. It's a treasure trove of history and culture. One of the most fascinating archaeological finds in Chad is the Sahelanthropus chadensis skull, a hominid skull that dates back a staggering 7 million years. This discovery has given us valuable insights into the evolution of our species. But that's not all. The country's rich archaeological sites also reveal that Chad was once a wetter region, as evidenced by rock paintings depicting large game animals, a testament to its diverse past. And let's not forget the linguistics. Research suggests that major language groups in Africa originated in a narrow strip of land between Lake Chad and the Nile Valley. This finding gives Chad a unique place in the history of human communication. As we peel back the layers of time, we find that Chad's history is not just about deserts and ancient skulls. It's about societies, cultures, and empires. It's about indigenous Africans, immigrants, and Islam. It's about the rise and fall of powerful empires like Kanem-Bornu, Bagourmi, and Ouaddaï. As we delve deeper, we find that Chad's history is not just about deserts and ancient skulls, but also about powerful empires. Imagine a time when Chad was home to thriving empires. Today, we dive into the intriguing journey of Chad's three most prominent empires, Kanem-Bornu, Bagourmi, and Ouaddaï. Let's begin with the Kanem-Bornu Empire, which sprouted in the 9th century. It was a realm rich in culture and power, set in the Sahelian zone where the indigenous Africans played a significant role alongside immigrants and Islam. The empire reached its zenith during the reign of Mai Idris Aluma, a ruler known for his diplomatic prowess and military strategies. Yet, like all empires, it eventually faced its decline, leaving behind a legacy of cultural richness and political influence. Next, we have the Bagourmi Empire, founded in the late 15th or early 16th century. A realm that flourished amid the vast Sahelian zone, it was later declared a French protectorate in the year 1893. The Bagourmi Empire, with its unique cultural practices and political structures, also had its rise and fall, giving way to the shaping of Chad's diverse ethnicities. Lastly, we step into the Ouaddaï Empire, established in the early 16th century. This empire was renowned for its powerful military and extensive trading networks. However, it lost its independence to France in the year 1912, marking the end of an era. While these empires faded into history, they left an indelible mark on Chad's cultural and political landscape. Their stories are etched into the fabric of Chad, influencing its present and shaping its future. As we move forward, we'll delve into the French invasion and Chad's colonial experience. So stay tuned as we continue our journey through the complex history of Chad. What happens when an African kingdom meets European colonial powers? The story of Chad's colonial experience starts in 1891, when the French first set foot on Chadian soil. This wasn't a friendly visit. No, it was an invasion, a forceful intrusion aimed at establishing French authority throughout the region. And establish they did, but not without resistance. The French had to undertake a series of military expeditions to assert their dominance, a testament to the bravery and resilience of the Chadian people. As the French tightened their grip on Chad, they began to impose their own systems and structures. But here's where things get interesting. Unlike the typical colonial narrative of forced assimilation, Chad's colonial experience with France was marked by a distinct lack of unifying policies. The French didn't attempt to create a homogeneous society or culture. Instead, they allowed for a certain degree of diversity and autonomy among the different ethnic and tribal groups. However, this was not necessarily a benevolent act. It was more a strategy of divide and rule, a way to keep the Chadian people from uniting against their colonial overlords. The French, in essence, were playing a game of chess, ensuring their own survival by keeping the pieces on the board from aligning against them. And then there was the issue of modernization. While other colonies experienced rapid development under European rule, Chad was left behind. Modernization came, but it came slowly. The French invested little in infrastructure or education, leaving Chad underdeveloped and unprepared for the challenges of the 20th century. But let's not paint too grim a picture. Chad's colonial history, though marked by struggle and hardship, is also a story of resilience. The Chadian people, despite the odds, managed to maintain their unique cultures and identities under French rule. Chad's colonial history is a testament to its resilience, but it's during World War II that it truly shines. Did you know Chad was the first French colony to rejoin the Allies during World War II? That's right. This landlocked nation, often referred to as the Dead Heart of Africa, was a key player in a global conflict that shaped the course of the 20th century. As World War II raged on, Chad, under the leadership of Governor Félix Éboué, made the bold decision to rally with the Free French forces, led by General Charles de Gaulle. This marked a turning point not just for Chad, but for the entire French colonial empire. In August of 1940, Chad became the first French colony to answer de Gaulle's call to resist the Axis powers. This was a significant moment, demonstrating Chad's courage and commitment to freedom. But Chad didn't stop there. Its strategic location in Central Africa made it an ideal base for the Allies' North African campaigns. In fact, Chad played a pivotal role in the liberation of Libya, a critical victory that helped turn the tide of the war in favor of the Allies. The end of World War II brought about a wave of decolonization across Africa. For Chad, the journey to independence was a slow and arduous one. The French, reluctant to relinquish their control, implemented a policy of gradual decolonization. While this allowed for some modernization and development, it also prolonged the process of independence. Finally, on August 11, 1960, after nearly 70 years under French rule, Chad gained its independence. The country was now free to chart its own course, to establish its own identity, and to navigate its own future. But independence was just the beginning. The challenges that lay ahead were numerous, and the path to stability was fraught with difficulties. From the ashes of war, Chad emerged as an independent nation, ready to carve out its own destiny. The story of Chad's journey to independence is a testament to the resilience and determination of its people. Through war and colonization, they persevered, laying the foundations for the nation we see today. In the modern era, Chad is a tapestry of diverse ethnicities and political systems. This landlocked nation in Central Africa, often referred to as the Dead Heart of Africa, is anything but lifeless. It pulses with a rich cultural history that has shaped its present. The modern Republic of Chad is a testament to the resilience of its people, having endured the tumultuous journey from prehistoric kingdoms to French colonial rule, and ultimately, to independence. The nation is home to over 200 ethnic and linguistic groups, each contributing to the vibrant tapestry that is Chad. This cultural diversity, while a source of richness, also presents political complexities. The political landscape in Chad is a delicate balancing act of power, with the government striving to ensure representation and harmony among the many ethnic groups. The task is not simple, as the country grapples with the challenges of governance, economic development, and social integration. Yet, Chad continues to forge ahead, marking significant strides in areas such as education and infrastructure. Amidst these complexities, there are also stories of triumph. The modern republic has seen an increase in political participation and representation, with more ethnic groups taking part in the political process than ever before. There's a growing recognition of the importance of inclusivity in shaping a prosperous and united Chad. Chad's history is a saga of resilience and adaptation, a testament to the enduring spirit of its people. From prehistoric kingdoms to the modern republic, Chad's history is as complex as it is fascinating. We've journeyed through time, from the discovery of the Sahelanthropus chadensis skull to the rise and fall of empires like Kanem-Bornu, Bugwirmi, and Ouaddaï. We've witnessed the impact of French colonial rule and the country's role during World War II, finally culminating in its path to independence. And we've explored the intricate tapestry of Chad's diverse ethnicities and political systems. Subscribe to the channel and hit the like button if you enjoyed this journey through Chad's history. Share this video with others to spread the knowledge. Remember, knowledge is power.